building a sentence. So we have our 3 types we're going to go over today. We're going to go over simple, compound, and complex. Hopefully you're familiar with all of these. Typically, I find that most of you know simple sentences. You pretty much know compound, just need a little refresher. And complex might be a little complex, but not to worry, we will get it down. Really, it's all about just looking for the right type of word, and I will show you what that is in just a moment. Okay, so we have this nice little graphic. I love these to just help. All right, sentence types. We have a simple sentence, okay? An independent clause, a complete thought, sentence. Again, all mean the same thing. It means they contain a subject and a predicate. Don't let the word predicate scare you. It's a fancy word for verb, okay? So, she went outside. He jumped. He jumped. Actually, that's it. That's all you need. That's a good sentence. He jumped, okay? I was going to say he jumped on the trampoline, but either way, right? She ran. That's a complete sentence. You don't need anything else to add, okay? All right. Expresses a complete thought. Again, we didn't need to say any more. She ran. That's all we need to know. We don't have to know more than that. Now, if you said he jumped up on the, you have to finish that. That's a fragment, not a complete sentence, right? All right. So examples. The boys went to the park. We like pizza. Okay, simple sentence, also called an independent clause. We went over that. And a complete thought. Okay, compound sentence. Compound is just 2 things, okay? So it's 2 complete sentences or more, but minimum of 2, okay? So 2 independent clauses, 2 complete thoughts, 2 sentences. You can join them, comma, conjunction, or you can join them with a semicolon. Remember, okay, they don't say that on this one. The boys went to the park, but they did not go to the zoo. We like pizza, and we like spaghetti, okay? You could technically take out this and take out this comma and put a semicolon right there. These are basic, though, so they're not wanting to confuse you, so they haven't brought that in yet. The boys went to the park, but they did not go to the zoo. The boys went to the park. Is that a complete sentence? Yes. They did not go to the zoo. Who didn't go? They. What did they do? They didn't go. Where didn't they go? The zoo. That's a complete sentence. Tells us everything we need to know. All right, these are the conjunctions called fanboys, right? We've all heard fanboys. Or, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. They didn't list so, but it is a fanboy. Okay, complex sentences. This is where it gets a little, so simple sentence, 1 sentence. Compound, 2. Complex or more, but usually just 2. Complex contains an independent clause and a dependent clause. Remember, an independent clause is a simple sentence, a complete sentence on its own. Okay? A dependent clause is a sentence that can't stand by itself because it depends on the rest of the sentence to make sense. Cannot be a complete sentence without more. Dependent clause begins with a subordinating conjunction. Those are the types of words we're looking for. I know that word, you don't like it. I know because I don't like it, and I am an English teacher. Okay, subordinating conjunctions are just a certain type of word that basically, if you have those in a sentence, it won't make sense on its own. It's almost always going to be a dependent clause because of the way those words work. So let's look at the example. Our subordinating conjunction here is going to be because. Because the boys went to the park, they did not go to the zoo. Okay. Remember, this is the same sentence we had here, basically. The boys went to the park. That's a complete sentence. They did not go to the zoo. That's a complete sentence. We could put a period here. We could put comma but here. Or we could put a semicolon here. If we didn't have the because, we throw this word because in there because the boys went to the park. Does that make sense? No. The because makes it a dependent clause instead of an independent clause. It no longer makes sense on its own. Okay? So the boys did not go to the zoo because they went to the park. Same thing. If we throw the because in right here, the boys did not go to the zoo. That's a sentence. because they went to the park. Is that a sentence on its own? No. So it makes it a complex sentence because we threw in a complex word, and now we can't have two complete thoughts anymore. Now it's all messed up. Now we have 1.5, basically. So here are some subordinating conjunctions they list. These are good indicators that it's going to be a complex sentence, and also a good way to make a complex sentence. After, before, because, although, when, since, if, whenever, unless, while, so, that, even though, wherever. All right, let's look at some more. We have how, if, in as much as, no one really says that, in order that, or in order to, as long as much as soon as though, than, that. Now, some of these, they're not always just subordinating conjunctions, okay? It's not always a complex sentence if they use these, okay? So remember that. So that, since, provided, lest, now that, till, unless, until, when, whenever, wherever, while. Okay. Let's go to our Schoology practice for today. Doing sentence types, building compound and complex sentences. Okay. Now we need to, we're going to view it. Begin. We're going to look at our lesson and see what our lesson says. Okay. Luke, I will wash your car. Complete thought. I will find you the perfect air freshener. Complete thought. Comma and in between. This gives us a compound sentence. Good job, you guys. Okay. So again, these are just throwing fanboys in. But comma fanboy, and all of a sudden these two sentences can go together in one compound sentence. All right? You do this to kind of, it shows continuity. Sometimes it sounds better. Steven didn't bring any chocolate chips. I will need to go to the store after school. We are making cookies tonight. We are going to watch a movie. It sounds bad when you have simple sentence after simple sentence after simple sentence like that. So sometimes we need to add in other words to make our sentences better. So like the sentence I just said, I added in so, right? I had some compounds, I had some complex sentences in there. Hey guys, sorry, so my recording got cut off, but we are going to practice the sentences really quickly, and then we will kind of take a look at the quiz because there is something I want you to see on there. Okay, highlight the coordinating conjunction, okay? Conjunction, remember, those are the fanboys, conjunctions are. Subordinating conjunctions are these words that you put in complex sentences, okay? But coordinating are just your fanboys, and, nor, but, so, or, yet, for. Okay. Primrose Everdeen thought the plane fares would go down, so she waited to buy her ticket. Oh, are we in the tutorial? Nope. Okay, we're good. So we have Primrose Everdeen thought the planes would, oh, we're highlighting, I'm sorry. Miss Hole didn't read the instructions. I was like, this is a correct sentence. Okay, highlight the fanboy. So, right, this is a complete sentence. This is a complete sentence. We put comma, fanboy. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm on the actual, I did not want this. I wanted where I can pick and choose where we were going. Let me go back. Sorry, guys. I really would rather show you the other one because I feel like you can learn more from. Okay. You know what? It may not let me. I may have to go through some of those questions to get to them. That would stink. I already did the lesson. Okay, it's not gonna. I don't like how it's doing this, so I'm just gonna do a couple more with you and let you go on your way. It's not giving you the hard questions like I thought it would be, so that's good news for you. Okay, at the concert, Rafiki played the guitar, and I sang covers of all of my favorite tunes. Okay, highlight the coordinating conjunction. Again, the fanboys, right there. Boom, super easy. All right, let's see if we do one more, if it'll get harder. Oh, two more, and then it gets harder. After the storm, Primrose Everdeen saw a double rainbow. So she took a picture of it. All right, last one. While we were hiking, while it's going to make it complex, President Snow was in charge of carrying the water, and I made sure to bring the snacks. That's a complete sentence on its own, right? President Snow was in charge of carrying the water. That is a complete sentence on its own, but we have while we were hiking, so that's actually a complex, okay? And then we have this, so this would be a compound complex because we have two complete sentences together, but one of them, well, we have one complete sentence with a complex sentence, so it's called a compound complex, okay? All right, now coordinating conjunction. Again, are you serious? So easy. Okay, well, I'm not going to go through all these because you guys know what to do. Hopefully it will get harder toward the end. I guess we'll find out. Good luck.